Hey! Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. And what I have for a presentation for you guys today is the Beavis and Butthead This Game Rules video game produced by Tiger Electronics that was banned. Today, all I plan on doing is giving you guys the backstory on when this game came out and why it was banned. And then hopefully, after I'm done with the presentation, I can give you guys a little bit of a demo. But I will warn you, I've never played this game in my entire life, so literally everything you're seeing in this video is just as new to you as it is to me. So here we go. Beavis and Butthead had hit the TV airwaves in 1993, and after just 1 year, they were already at instant fame, riding high. And because of this, there were everybody out there wanted to have something to do with the Beavis and Butthead revolution. So noticeably there was a game that came out for the Super Nintendo, and also the Sega Genesis had released their own version of their Beavis and Butthead video game. But also there was a small company called Tiger Electronics. Small company, okay, big company I guess. And what Tiger Electronics was, and maybe to this day still is they make an alternative of handheld game consoles that are a cheaper version to the Game Boy. Instead of paying like $99 for a Game Boy, you could pay like, I don't know, 15, $20 for these single built-in games, just like this Beavis and Butthead game was. But here's the story. Here's where the story gets really interesting. When you're dealing with a game like Beavis and Butthead, you should all definitely know that Beavis and Butthead is, yeah, the furthest thing from appropriate. And Tiger Electronics, being a little game console company as they were, making games that were specifically supposed to be for kids, yeah, not a good idea. So, because here's the reason why this game pretty much got banned. Uh, in some sequences of this game, when Beavis and or Butthead are speaking, the word dork comes out to play, which you would think is a very tame word, but if kids are playing this game and they can hear that, that could very quickly stir up a very bad tasting cup of tea. And also, in the instructions manual, which I don't have today, in many parts of the book, it says, "This sucks. Oh, man, this sucks." So you can teach kids how to be rude by saying, "Oh, this sucks." And also, in stage number 4, Beavis and Butthead are like, "This school sucks." And their idea is that maybe they could cause a bunch of chaos and ruckus all over the classroom to piss off Principal McVicker enough to pay them so they can stay out of school. Not only that, but in the instructions manual, it shows Beavis and Butthead being held right in the middle by these two really hot chicks that are wearing these very skimpy bikinis, and that portrays sex. So that is highly inappropriate beyond belief. And because of all this, Beavis and Butthead This Game Rules was immediately placed on recall just 1 or 2 days after they were put on the store shelves. However, this did not stop the very few game consoles that did make it out the door, and this is one of them. Nowadays, these are incredibly rare, so a little gaming system like this that would cost you maybe like $10 or $20 back in 1994. Nowadays on eBay, there's very few left over, but you're going to have to pay anywhere from like $200 to $500 for one of these things, depending on if it's just like this or if it's in a sealed container. And if you get really lucky, like I did, I got this one for $150 plus like 5 something for shipping. My buddy DJ Glowing Ice got his for a little bit. Well, that's not any of my business. So now that I have shared the history and why this game came out in the first place and why it got banned and basically the whole legacy, let's talk about the theme of this video game and why this video game even exists and the whole idea behind it. So the theme basically goes like this: Beavis and Butthead, they're at a mall, and all of a sudden they decide that getting tattoos would be cool because chicks are going to dig them. But the problem is they don't have any money. And boom, this is where the four stages come into play. All four stages are based on you controlling Beavis and Butthead and racking up these points so you can make money. And they're like, oh, but we don't have any money, so how are we going to make money? This is where the stages of this game come into play. So the screen of this game is basically the back of the classroom based at Highland High School. And as the levels change in this game, there are different characters that pop up in this classroom and different projectiles that are in Beavis and Butthead's hands, giving off the illusion and the idea that it is a different stage. And the very first stage in this game is called Couch Fishing. It reads, cool way, make points. Get a lot of points by catching that wuss Stewart on reeling in dogs or whatever. Don't get Todd because he'll get really angry and we'll lose points and make him really angry. So basically on this stage you have what's called a fishing pole, I guess. It kind of looks like a rope and you're trying to catch that wuss Stewart reeling in stray dogs. But you don't want to catch Todd because he will get very angry and you will lose points, which is your money. The game advances on to stage number 2, and stage number 2 is called Do You Want Flies With That? This game is based on Beavis and Butthead being at work at a place that's called Burger World, and in the instructions booklet it does read, we've got these crappy jobs at Burger World where we gotta serve you better, which really sucks. So sometimes we like to catch bugs and mice and stuff and fry it up just like a burger. On this stage, Beavis is holding a spatula and you have to flip off the burgers that are on these desks. And that's pretty much it for stage number 2. And then moving forward on stage number 3 of this game, this one is called There Goes the Neighborhood. And the theme of this stage reads, our neighbor Mr. Anderson has this stupid mutt that keeps on running away. That's cool, because Anderson will pay us for bringing his dog back. We'll be able to get tattoos on both sides of our butts. The goal on this stage is to whack the dog's butt 20 times. Beavis and Butthead says, whoa, there's all these obstacles, or something, that we have to jump over. This is starting to suck. This rules. Anderson is loaded with dough. And then moving forward on stage 4, this stage is called School Sucks. This one is themed, we're supposed to be paying attention in school, but we still want to get those tattoos. So Beavis came up with the idea that if we make enough of a mess in class and piss people off, then Principal McVicker will pay us to stay out of school. Beavis is like Genie Us or something. And the goal on this stage is to gain 8,000 points. And then on stage 4, there's a part in the booklet that reads, if we can hit all these dorks, we can get paid for staying out of school. Yes. And then the end of this game, Beavis and Butthead are speaking, relax, dude. It's not that kind of scoring. This is for those points. Things that can get us tattoos. Also, we've got to have enough points or something if we want to see the whole game and stuff. You said, huh? So the moral of the story is that Beavis and Butthead, this game rules, was placed on recall and almost immediately banned just 2 days after it was released in 1994. Now that I have shared with you guys basically the entire theme of this game, let's try to play it a little bit here. See if we can figure anything out. So that's pretty much it. In that first stage, they are not holding a fishing pole. I think it's either Beavis and Butthead. One of them is holding a rope, and they're just trying to catch basically everybody in the classroom except for Stuart. And that is what is called couch fishing, throwing a rope over those people and catching them in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story in demonstration behind the infamous and banned video game of Beavis and Butthead. This game rules. Thank you for watching.